Hi, this is Bruno from RVing TV, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I've gone out and picked up a small item that will help us with some of our videos, especially seeing we're doing some videos in noisier locations. Today we're going to unbox an Alvoxcon wireless microphone system that can be used both with DSL cameras as well as many phones, camcorders, etc. So this is the package, the way it arrives. Just a nice, neat little package overall. This is the 210 model. You can purchase it on Amazon. And what we will do as part of this video is we'll actually give you a sample of what the sound is going to be like later on in the video. So let's take a look. When the box arrives, it's a nice, neat package. Let's open her up. This is the TG-210, so you have your user manual right here. We have a little Facebook website and email support. You know, it's actually packaged fairly nicely to keep it safe. First thing you're going to see is your transmitter. So we have our transmitter here. It's nice and light, has a belt clip, making it nice and easy. And based on this size, I can tell you that's going to work really nicely to just tuck aside and not have to worry that it's going to get in my way while we're doing some video filming. What we have here, this is actually the transmitter that will get attached to your phone. It does have a little bit larger plug-in, but there is a reducer for this. So you can actually use this as well, they say, for presentations, etc. So you can use it essentially as a mobile PA system. Again, I like the packaging. It's really done well to keep it nice and safe. And then inside, we'll put the main box off to the side. We have our accessory kit. So let's take a look here. And as I mentioned, what we have here, this is our reducer. So if we're not plugging it into an amplifier of some kind, we actually have two. So for example, that would just plug in there. And then here we have our phone cable, as well as our camera cable. Let's take a look. It looks like both of them are 3.5mm plug-ins. One's just a straight connector, one is a 90-degree connector. We also have a hot shoe here. So the hot shoe is just for attaching it to the top of your phone where you'd normally attach a flash, so that the receiver can actually just sit there and be available. It does come with a lapel mic, which is really nice, as well as a USB charging cable and a headset mic. So we've got a couple of options that we can play with and experiment with. Really, the big question will be, what does it sound like? So what we'll do is we'll bring that to you a little bit later in the video. I'll set it up, make sure it's fully charged. And this 210 model, I guess I should say when we're saying fully charged, this is actually has a rechargeable battery built in, and it's just charged here via the USB. So it makes it nice and easy, and you don't have to worry about running out of batteries and where's the extra batteries, or you don't have any on hand. All right, so we'll get this set up and we'll come back and actually do a sound test. Okay, so we are back. So as I mentioned in the unboxing, we're actually going to try the wireless microphone so that you can actually hear the quality difference. So I thought as a baseline, what we would do is start, you're hearing me through the microphone of the camera, and as you can see, I'm standing fairly close. I'm going to back away, give you an idea at about 50 feet what it sounds like. I'll come back, we'll then hook up the various microphones, and we'll do a reading test for you. So this is up close. As we move away and we step back, about 25, 30 feet, this is what the sound is going to be like for a quality test. So now we will set up for the microphone and we'll do a test. All right, we're back. So what we have done now is I've connected the lavalier mic to our wireless system, and this way we can give you an idea of what the sound quality really sounds like. We're going to do this test over a distance because the manufacturer states that this microphone system is good for about 130 feet approximately. So we are going to do this now inside our building, which is not ideal conditions. Yes, we don't get wind noise, but it's actually a steel building that tends to inhibit radio signals like this system, which is a UHF system. So I'm going to step back, try to use the same terminology, and I'll call out different distances. Right now we're less than 10 feet from the camera itself. I'll make my way back here. We're going to be at about the 25-30 mark at this point, so you can see from a sound test that we're doing. We will do a sound test now at 50 feet from the receiver, and I will continue through the building here. We are now approximately about 100 feet from the receivers, so we'll do a sound test so that you can hear the quality. And I will now go to the opposite end of the building. So now we will do a sound test. We're about 130 feet from the actual receiver and camera. So a sound quality test at 130 feet. Going to make my way back to the camera now. What we will also do is I have a really nice Aperture A-Lav mic that I purchased that I use for some other recording, and it's a really good quality mic, good quality for good value. The mic actually costs about as much as this entire system, so I'm going to switch that over because this system, you can plug in different mics. The mic that comes with it actually plugs in and then screws on, so you don't worry about catching the actual cord and pulling your microphone out and not knowing that you're not recording anymore. So we'll be right back with the other mic and we'll do a little sound test so you can see any quality difference.